Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. Grab myself a cup of ambition. Stretch and yawn and try to come to life. Pour a cup of coffee and the blood starts pumping. Check my analytics and see my traffic ain't jumping. For folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. It's week 34. Welcome to the V-Spot, your home for your nearly news. This in a week where Amazon surprised customers by telling them they're going to have to pay for same-day delivery. Imagine that, having to pay for delivery. First up, Dick's Sporting Goods this week announced an earnings slump that sent pun-related headline writers such as myself into mass hysteria. We've decided for now to stay well away from the story. Next up, grand opening, grand closing, quoting Jay-Z and Chris Rock. TikTok this week announced that they're going to be shutting down their Shopify integrated storefronts in a move that will probably worry eBay more than it will Shopify. We decided to reach out to analyst Rick Watson for a comment. Rick said no. The Fitch is back, baby. The shirts on, sleeves rolled up, back to basics approach has worked in the transformation strategy of the age-old brand Abercrombie and Fitch. They also found during the transformation process that actually turning on the lights in store allowed people to walk around with greater ease and find products they may want to buy. Peloton this week announced their diversification into other sports. Rowing backwards is something that Peloton have become exceptionally good at over the last few months. This quarter has been no exception, and they cited a 5% drop in revenue quarter over quarter. Recoiling and recalling are two of the things that we seem to associate with all of their earnings reports these days. But they have announced that they have a new free tier within their app for users who have not yet decided to upgrade. Newsflash, they won't. Last up at Shopify. This week, Shopify pulled an old Houdini on merchant success managers. In a move also known as the Irish goodbye, Shopify decided they would remove the service of the merchant success manager, which is seen as a core perk of their enterprise base. That means that 16,000 of their customers, or pretty much all their enterprise base, is going to lose their success manager. In a laughable memo to internal customer support staff, they said they may have to be prepared for an increase in inquiries this week. And that's a wrap, folks. That's your week for... And that's a wrap. That is your news for the week 34, where we all start planning for Christmas, saving our money and getting ready to spend it on things we know that we don't need. And that's a wrap, folks. That was week 34. You've been watching the V-Spot. Stay tuned for more next week. And as ever, thank you so much for watching.